Well, in today we've got a 2007 Mark III Renault Clio 1.2. Doesn't really make a difference what size engine is. It's rear hub bearings. Got a slight rumble on this one. It's very vague to hear. You that's more of the disc, the shoes catching inside the drum. But when it's running under load, there is a rumble from the rear passenger side. Now, take these off and change them. Bearing is located inside the hub. It's held onto the stub axle, which is bolted to the rear solid axle. To get this off, obviously wheel off, there is a tin cover plate which is in there, which I've already took out. Just use a hammer and chisel. And then situated inside the hole there is a 30mm nut. It's a lock nut as well. It's just got a lock thread. So you need a 30mm socket, you need a big bar or a decent sized bar, and then literally just to get it loose. There is the 30mm lock nut. Nail lock, sorry. Oh. Yeah, you can feel it on there now. So, you get a big, decent sized hammer. Try and start getting that moving. A good trick for when you're doing this as well is remember to take your handbrake off. Don't leave it on. You'll never get the drum off. Because obviously brake shoes and handbrake, the handbrake works on the same shoes inside, so it'll be stuck against the drum. You'll never get it off. Speaking from experience. And just either two big flat chisels or two screwdrivers. Just careful with the backing plate though. Not too much, just to lever this off. Just try and get it free. Otherwise it will be stuck on the shaft. Yeah, this one's been getting hot. It's quite stuck on, as you can see. It's gone tight. It's locked up. It's coming out on an angle now, which, as you can imagine, if you rock that, it's going to catch brake shoes. And like so, just gently. Give it some gentle persuasion. See it coming? So just persevere with it and it will come off. Gone tight now because there'll be a lip on the inside where the shoes don't run, so actually your drum wears down. It'll leave a lip on the inside which you're trying to get the shoes back. Now I've got them adjusted back as far as I can take it off. Now, this should start coming off in a minute. Dragging the shoes with it. Easy way I've done is fine. Knock it, moving, quarter of a turn. Spin it again, quarter of a turn. There, it locks up. So if you can, put 2 studs in. Just so they're sitting in nice. A few threads in, good hold, get your bar. That way, sorry. Just a rotate, give yourself some leverage. Makes life a lot easier. And again, just keep moving. I think there we go. Alright. As you can probably see, this is the lip I was trying to explain. Now see these shoes brake on this surface here. There your shoes cylinder. When you press the brake pedal, pushes the fluid through, which in turn opens this up, pushes your shoes onto the face of the drum, creating a brake. Also when you pull the handbrake, pulls this lever, which is on a rocking system, pivots, pushes this one out, grips on your handbrake. Now you can see the amount of dust that builds up in these with just trying to get them off. Now that is the bearing in there. As you can see, this one's been getting very hot. It's burst the seal, it's lost the grease, it's gone. To get these out, there is a circlip. I don't know if you can just see it inside the hole. Just there. You've got to take that circlip out when the bearing comes out to the face. So if you give us 5 minutes, I'll come back to you and I'll show you how to get these out. Right, so I said I'd come back to you. Obviously got the drum off. Just for a quick note, see this on the back which has got little ridges on. This is the ABS pickup ring. This has to come off. It is pressed onto the back edge of the hole. Just got to get under it, pry it off, and then the bearing comes out this way. As you can see, part of the race has already come out. It will be, I suppose, with the plate and the race bearing. That's the bearing rumbling. So, and that bit normally drops inside there. So what I'm going to do is you'll knock the centre out, and then I'll show you how to knock the bearing out. Right, if you give us 5 minutes, I'm going to take this ring off. I'll show you how it comes off pretty much. Alright. Right, like I said, to show you how to get the bearing start moving. Now I've found once you've got the circlip out with that groove in there, there's a groove where the circlip is. You've got to take that out, otherwise you're not getting the bearing out, because the bearing's got to come out like towards the wheel, it's not towards the axle. So once you've got your ABS ring off, I've found you just break that edge where you'll feel it's like about 1/2 mil of material sticks out, and then you've got your tapered race. Now once you've got it moving off there, just with a nice sharp chisel, steel chisel, use a 36mm socket if you've got one, or something to the outer diameter of a 36mm. 2 seconds. Nice little metal spelt on my thumb. There you go. Alright, watch out for them. So back to it anyway. And then that, yes, it seems tight sitting in, but just knock it in and get it moving. Use a nice heavy hammer, mash hammer, 8 ounce, something like that. Just knock that in. Pretty much just keep driving it in. You just keep punching that into the hub. Sit your hub on 2 blocks of wood. So you keep that clear off the ground, because you don't want that edge damaged, because that's where the wheel centre sits. So just keep knocking that through. Once you get it moving, you don't want that to disappear all the way in, because that will be a pain in the arse to get that back out. So once you get that moving, just use a smaller socket which fits on the inside, just on the race but clear from the outer or the inner diameter, and just knock it through. Give us 2 minutes, I'll show you how to do that. Let's get me here. Alright, I said use 2 bits of timber. I haven't got any timber lying around. I've got 2 paving slab bricks at the minute. Joys of coming to people's houses when you should have brought gear but you forget it. So. Now, like I say, the name of the the channel is DIY driveway. It's so you can't attempt it yourself. Like I say, garages these days charge a fortune for anything like this. So tell you what, I'm going to move into a bit more light so we can see. Readjust the camera there for it. Right. Try not to do that. Right. At the minute we're just starting out. I haven't got a GoPro or anything. It's off my phone, so you'll have to bear with us. Right, that's what I was saying. Just place 2 bricks down, like that, or 2 bits of timber, so your centre sits through. As discussed, 36, did I say? Yeah, will fit in there. Start driving that through, it will get stuck, so turn it over, as like that, and then as that's stuck in there, you'll be able to get the inside. Just pop your chisel in, knock it back, or your wood rip or whatever, or whatever you've got. It has to be steel though. Right, smaller socket. It is going to fit inside that taper there. So now that's in, I was saying, heavy hammer. Just get it going. It is moving slowly. I'm going to send this through a bit more to get it moving again. It's cooled down. As you can see, it's sinking down. But it is getting stuck, so showing you, I'll put that in there like that. You'll hear it drop out, just send it back over. Now be careful when you're picking it up because there is shards of metal everywhere and they're not very pleasant when you end up with them in your hand. This hood race, you can see it's coming apart in bits, it's been cooked. So before putting your bearing in, I'm going to have to clean that edge up. But we'll sort that. So, perseverance. Get all the broken bits off, don't want them flying off and hitting you. Right. Put the rigging back in again. Got to keep it trying moving because every time you stop it cools down and it just gets. Now note, this is an old socket. I haven't just went and bought it for this job. So if you can, either get a die this size, one bearing out. I'll need a little bit more clearance, so there we go. That there is your old bearing race. I'm going to show you. Grab a new one. Right, that's your old outer. You can see where it's broke away from the top. But that is that bit there. That's all your bearing inside. So what I got to do, get a rag, clean that out, be very careful. Like you say, sharp bits, broken bits. Yeah, once I've cleaned this up, do not throw that away. You're going to need it. You're going to use that on that outer edge to drive your new one back in. Keep the outer race. Always don't throw that away. You can get rid of the centres, but just keep the outer. You always need that. Give us 2 minutes. I need to get some rags, and I'll be back with you. As I was saying, get your bearing. You're doing it with knuckles. Just take the lid off out. use a bit of this, just a bit of grease. This is one-shot grease. We use them in Land Rover hubs, just to put on just a bit of lubricant, just to help it slide. There you go. Just smear it onto the face. Less friction for it going in, less damage. Just put it on the face and edge in there. Right, this is where your outer race of the old one comes in handy. Sit on there. General taps just to get it going. It will go, it just takes time. Got to make sure it goes in square though. So once you're getting it seated, as you say, it starts dropping down like that. Keep your old race. The only reason I'm doing it like this was I haven't got access to a press at the moment. So let me just press them in, I'll press them out. As you can see, it is going down the hole, so just persevere and keep on going with it. It's flying off and hitting you. Nearly there. Couple more mil. That'll be in. $3 mil. Like I say, about bits flying and hitting you, yeah, you've got to be very careful about it. It just got me. So you'll be fine if you wear gloves. Just I don't like wearing them. So. I think it's warm. See that out, we'll check. Pretty much. Tiniest little hole in my hand, but a couple more shots more and it should be down. This is just to make sure. It's warm. So then all you've got left to do now is you clean that out and then you just refit your circlip in. Circlip pliers, squash this ring, put it in, let it feed into the hole. Make sure it seats, otherwise you'll end up losing the wheel going down the road. So, right, 5 minutes. Right, like I was saying, once you get the circlip started, if you've got some circlip pliers, which I have somewhere, I can't find them, or pointy nose ones, the holes on the new kits is pretty big, so you can get the end of a pointy nose pliers in, squeeze it, watch it doesn't come off because it will fly. Now I found once you get in the hole, if you just knock it down, just gradually go round the ball, knocking it down, make sure you don't go too far with it and make it flip over. Just keep going, just there, see how it's just clicked at one side, that's it, locating, that's it in, it's snapped in, it's a snap ring, that's the bearing in. Now, as I was saying, you must refit your ABS ring on the back, otherwise you'll have a fault straight away. So I'll grab the ABS ring. Just give it a quick clean up. It is generally just a case of tap, different hit it. It's only made from pressed tin. As you can see, it's still sitting high that side, so just work your way around gradually. It will go on. There, you can hear it change in the note. And that's it. If you look, it's sitting all the way down. Whatever you do, do not hit this edge. Them ridges is what picks up on the ABS ring, which sticks through the hub. Now I'll go back to refitting it and show you how to set it all up. Right, now it's just a case of refitting the drum back over the shoes. As long as your shoes haven't moved, which these ones haven't, because I haven't touched them, they're still in the same place. They're pretty much good to go. So you can, if you want, I've put a little bit of light grease over it, and there's a little bit on the face of the new inner race of the bearing, the mating face. So just a case of slide it on, make sure you go on square. See, straight on now that edge has come off. Now with the new kit, I haven't gone to I've ordered these offline for the simple reason, some named brand, the company, part supplier locally, massively across the country, something car parts, wanted £20 just for the bearing, with, you don't get the nut or anything or circlips, whereas you go online you can get 2 bearings, 2 caps, 2 circlips, and 2 new nuts for £17 delivered to your door, so no brainer. And they're just as good as what you get from anywhere else. I've used them plenty of times. Just a note, people, funny this, I just said that, same hubs on the Clio are exactly the same as the Nissan Notes and the Micras. So, because obviously Renault, Nissan, Clio, right, Renault, Nissan, they're the same company. So, and Dacia, so the early Dacias, which is based on like your Mark II Clios, their parts is on the new Dacias. So if you get stuck and you can't get them for a Clio, get them for a Note. I know for a fact, with this being a Note 7, family's got a Note, and that's on a 59 plate. It's the same bearings, same hub, same axle, same everything. So if you get stuck getting them that way, you can always get them for another car. As long as it's in with the range of Clio, Micra and Note. Apart from that, I'll show you how to put them back together now. So your new Note, obviously if you haven't hit that, which you should never have to hit the centre stub, you shouldn't have any chewed up threads. I'll just spin that on. Remember, this is a 30mm socket, 30mm nut. Right. When it goes tight there, that's not it hitting the bearing, that's it going across the nail lock. There's a white outer bit, which is nylon, which locks it on the threads, stops it from untightening itself. But it's not left-handed thread or anything, it's just normal. So wind it down until you feel it hit the bearing. These are tapered bearings, you've got to load them. I'm just doing this in short turns, so when you feel it nip, you can stop. Right, that's it there. Now what you do is you pull that tight and then back it off slightly. There, so that's your turn. That's it, preloaded. Now just check it. No rumble or anything running from that. And that is basically how to do a bearing change on your driveway. If you haven't got access to a press, or if you're running low on cash, this is why I do it yourself. It only takes an hour and a half. Anybody setting out, just make sure you got the right tools and you're not running around looking for different things. Just get everything sorted first, so you've got everything. Pretty much just need